Cobalt hub replacement. This car's been making a lot of noise, and I switched tires, rims, they've been beat up, and finally isolated it to the front. First thing you have to do is take the tire off. The axle on the SS is going to be a 35 millimeter. Don't tell me why. That's odd. I had to get a 35 millimeter one to do that. Or I think 1 3/8 is actually, it's just identical. I didn't have one of those, so got a socket. And what you're going to do is, there's an axle nut on there, break it loose, and once it's stood to the end, tap it so you can get the axle broken through. Then you're going to have to probably put some penetrate while you're sitting here. I use PB Blaster because I like it actually just sit in there. I'll pay an extra $1 for stuff that works. Then the caliper's got to come off. It comes off with these two bolts. I believe they're 5/8. 16 millimeter, got those off, and then I was able to tap it carefully forward. Always hang a caliper. You don't want to pull in the hose and breaking the hose or putting a bind in the hose. So just a little bungee cord. Now you're going to have to loosen the ball joint. I did a previous video how to do this. There's a bolt here, 15 millimeter also. Take both ends out because you need to split this where it is open here. Split that open a little bit. And I would prefer to hit the control arm first instead of using the pickle fork, tie rod tool, ball joint tool they call it, because I don't want this boot splitting. So once I split that, I was able to pound this down, pull it out a little bit, and once I was able to pull this out of the way, I was able to get the axle out. Now the hub has blue ones. 16 millimeter 5/8 also. They're all the same, and they're holding it in. Take those out. I tried splitting this a little bit, which I probably shouldn't have. Actually, not too bad with a little chisel. Got no luck. But now, since I can tell this is bad, this is making all my noise. That is really bad. These things ain't cheap either, so I need to do it now. I had a spare, but I can't find it. So I've done is beat on it, and actually that helped because I tried an air hammer. And obviously you can't beat on it and just let it go, so I have to hold it. And I didn't want to take this off and ruin the alignment. So now what I'm going to do is hold it and just beat on it and see if it comes out. Broke most of it loose. We're just taking a little chisel carefully and breaking it all the way out. It's kind of hard to do the other side, so let me pause the video. So now it came off, fell off. I believe it went this way. I'll have to double check my pictures. Actually, I think it can only go on one way, so there we go. Something like that. That's a spacer. Now we gotta get a new hub, and these hubs are like 2 inches around or something. They're really big. And just a tip, always get the original axles or get yours rebuilt, because the aftermarket are about a quarter thinner than that. So they're built with thick axles for a reason. So hopefully that helps you. And then putting it on is the same. We'll just sand it down a little bit, and the ABS sensor's it's still in there. Okay, so ABS sensor's that ring. I don't even know where you'd find it if you ever tried to. The ring's still inside. So now we're gonna go on the auto parts site, and there actually is one that's got discount codes on it that I always use because you get 20-30% off when you go on that site. So I'll talk to you in a little bit, and hopefully that helps somebody. And